I was opening my fifth gift, a tiny onesie with Mommy's Little Miracle embroidered on it. 50 guests surrounded me, my husband Mark beside me, everyone smiling, happy. My sister stood up. "Everyone, I have an announcement." Claire's voice cut through the laughter. The room went quiet. All eyes turned to her. "I know we're here for Jessica's baby shower, but I have news I can't keep in anymore." She placed her hand on her stomach. "I'm pregnant too." Gasps, squeals. Women rushed to hug her. My baby shower forgotten in seconds. My mother-in-law leaned over. "Did you know?" I watched Claire accepting congratulations, hugging my friends, posing for photos. All the attention shifted to her. "No, I didn't know." Mark's hand found mine under the table. Squeezed. "Do you want me to?" "No, I'll handle this." I stood up, walked to my laptop, the one I'd brought to play the slideshow later. The slideshow Mark and I had prepared last night. I opened a different folder, the one I'd hoped I'd never need to use. "Claire, since we're making announcements..." My voice was calm. Too calm. "I have something to share too. If you've ever had family steal your moment, stay with me until the end. Your support means everything to me. Hit that subscribe button and let me know in the comments. Have you ever had to expose a family member's secret? Let's talk about it." Now back to my story. My name is Jessica Torres. I'm 29 years old, 6 months pregnant with my first baby, a girl. We'd named her Maya. Today, March 12th, was supposed to be about celebrating her, about my journey to motherhood, about the family Mark and I were building. My sister Claire is 32, 3 years older, and she's spent those 3 years making sure I never forgot it. Growing up, Claire was the golden child, beautiful, popular, perfect. I was the awkward younger sister, the one who tried too hard, who never quite measured up. When I got into college, she said I only got in because of affirmative action. When I met Mark, she told our mother he was settling for me. When we got married, she wore a white dress to my wedding and claimed it was ivory, totally different. But when Mark and I announced my pregnancy 3 months ago, something changed in Claire. She'd been trying to conceive for 2 years with her husband Jason. Fertility treatments, disappointments, negative tests. I'd been supportive, called her, checked in, avoided talking about my pregnancy around her. Then 6 weeks ago she'd texted, "Finally pregnant, 8 weeks along. Don't tell anyone yet, not even Mom." I'd been thrilled for her, texted back immediately, "That's amazing, so happy for you." Her response, "Thanks. Don't make a big deal about it. I know you're pregnant too." That should have been my first warning. 2 weeks ago, Claire had called. "I'm thinking of announcing my pregnancy at your baby shower. That way everyone important is there. Saves me from having to throw my own announcement party." I'd been stunned. "Claire, it's my baby shower." "I know, but you won't mind sharing the spotlight, right? We're sisters. Sisters share." "I'd rather you announce it at a different time." "God, Jessica, don't be selfish. I'm finally pregnant after 2 years. Can't you be happy for me?" "I am happy for you, but this is my day. Everything is always about you lately. Your wedding, your pregnancy. Some of us are struggling, but sure, keep hogging all the attention." She'd hung up. I'd told Mark. He'd been furious. "If she announces at your shower, I'm kicking her out." "She's my sister." "She's using your event for herself. That's not sisterly. That's selfish." But I hadn't said anything. Hadn't told Claire no firmly enough. Because I never did. 30 years of being the younger sister, the one who didn't make waves, the one who let Claire have her way. Until today. 3 weeks ago, something had happened. Something I hadn't planned, something that changed everything. Mark and I had been at dinner with Jason. Claire was sick, stayed home. After a few drinks, Jason got emotional. "I don't know if I should tell you this." Mark leaned forward. "Tell us what?" "Claire's pregnant." "We know. She told us." "No, I mean..." He looked around the restaurant, lowered his voice. "I don't think it's mine." The table went silent. "What are you talking about?" I asked. "We've been trying for 2 years. Nothing. Then suddenly she's pregnant, and she's being weird about it. Won't let me come to doctor appointments. Says she wants it to be her thing for now. And I found texts." Texts from who? Your husband's brother, Ryan. Mark's face went white. My brother Ryan? They've been meeting up, for months. She said they were just friends, that she needed someone to talk to about fertility issues. But the texts were... He pulled out his phone, showed us. Messages between Claire and Ryan. Flirting. Plans to meet. One message from 3 months ago. Jason can never know about this. Another from 2 months ago. I'm late. What if I'm pregnant? Ryan's response. We'll figure it out. Don't panic. I felt sick. Jason, I'm so sorry. I ordered a paternity test, one of those home DNA kits. It arrives tomorrow. But I needed to tell someone. I can't believe Claire would... His voice broke. Mark and I had sat there, stunned. His brother, my sister, the 2 people we'd trusted. The pregnancy Claire was so desperate to announce might not even be her husband's baby. When do you get the results? Mark had asked. 2 weeks. They emailed them. That was 3 weeks ago. 2 days ago, Jason had forwarded us the results. The baby wasn't his. And Mark had done something I'd been shocked by. He'd gotten a DNA sample from Ryan, a glass he'd drunk from at a family dinner, sent it to a private lab. Results came back yesterday. Ryan was the father. Claire's pregnancy, the one she was about to announce at my baby shower, was from an affair with my husband's brother. I connected my laptop to the TV, the big screen we'd set up for the baby shower slideshow. Claire was still accepting congratulations, hadn't noticed me at the computer. Everyone, can I have your attention? I waited for the room to quiet. Claire's announcement is wonderful news, and since we're sharing pregnancy news, I thought I'd share something too. Claire's smile faltered. Jessica, what are you doing? Celebrating family. Isn't that what today is about? I clicked the first slide. A photo of Claire and Ryan. From her phone. Jason had accessed her cloud. Sitting close. Too close. At a restaurant. Gasps from the guests. This is my sister Claire and my brother-in-law Ryan. They've been friends for a while. Claire's face went from confused to panicked. Jessica, stop. Click. Another photo. Claire and Ryan, his hand on her stomach, outside a medical building. This was taken at Claire's first prenatal appointment, the one she told Jason he couldn't attend because she wanted it to be just for her. Claire stood up. You don't know what you're doing, cuh. I know exactly what I'm doing. Click. The text messages, blown up on the 60-inch screen. I'm late. What if I'm pregnant? We'll figure it out. Don't panic. Jason can never know about this. The room was dead silent, every eye moving between the screen and Claire. Stop it right now! Claire's voice was shrill. This is private! You made my baby shower public. I'm returning the favor. Final click. The paternity test results. Official lab letterhead. Clear as day. Alleged father, Jason Torres. Probability of paternity, 0%. Additional testing, DNA. Sample 2, Ryan Torres. Probability of paternity, 99.9%. I turned to Claire. Smiled. Congratulations, Claire. You're pregnant with Ryan's baby, the same Ryan who's married to your cousin. At my baby shower, which you decided to hijack. How special. Claire grabbed her purse. You bitch! You had no right! You had no right to screw my brother-in-law. You had no right to announce your affair baby at my baby shower. But here we are. My mother stood up. Jessica, this is too much. Is it, Mom? Because for 3 months I've been excited about my baby, my first child, and Claire decided today, my day, was the perfect time to steal attention. With a pregnancy that isn't even her husband's baby. Jason walked in from the patio. He'd been outside smoking. Saw the screen. Saw Claire's face. Understood immediately. You showed them. She announced the pregnancy. I showed the whole story. He looked at Claire. Did you really think I wouldn't find out? That I'd just raise another man's baby? Claire was crying now. Jason, I can explain. Explain what? That you've been sleeping with Ryan? That you got pregnant with his baby? That you were going to let me believe it was mine? He turned to the room. I'm filing for divorce, and I'm pressing charges for paternity fraud. You can't. I can, and I will. He looked at me. Thank you for doing what I couldn't. Ryan appeared in the doorway. Late. Hadn't known about the announcement, saw the screen, went pale. Mark stood up, walked over to his brother. You slept with her sister? Mark, I can explain. Explain that you betrayed your wife, your marriage, and your family for Jessica's sister? At the same time, Jessica's pregnant with my baby? It just happened. Mark punched him. One hit. Ryan went down. No one stopped it. My mother-in-law grabbed her purse. Ryan, get up. We're leaving. And you're telling your wife everything. Today. Claire tried to leave. I blocked her path. You tried to steal my baby shower. Tried to make today about you. So congratulations, Claire. Everyone knows your news now. All of it. After Claire, Ryan, and Jason left, the remaining guests didn't know what to do. Half wanted to leave, half wanted to comfort me. My best friend Sarah hugged me. That took guts. I shouldn't have done it like that. Yes, you should have. She's been using you your whole life. Today she tried to hijack your baby shower. You stopped her. My mother pulled me aside. Jessica, that was cruel. She's your sister. She's sleeping with Mark's brother. She was going to announce that pregnancy, an affair baby, at my baby shower. How is that not cruel? You humiliated her in front of everyone. She humiliated herself. I just showed people the truth. Your sister is pregnant and vulnerable. So am I. I'm 6 months pregnant. This is my baby shower. She made it about her affair. Mom didn't have an answer for that. She left, disappointed in me, like always. But everyone else stayed. We finished the shower, opened gifts, ate cake, and everyone made a point of congratulating me. On Maya, on standing up for myself, on refusing to be a doormat. Mark's mother pulled me aside before leaving. I'm sorry about Ryan. I don't know where we went wrong with him. It's not your fault. Jessica, what you did today, showing those results, that was brave. My son is lucky to have you. 3 months later, I gave birth. Maya Rose Torres, 7 pounds, healthy, perfect. Mark cried when he held her. So did I. Claire wasn't there, hadn't spoken to me since the shower. Mom said she'd moved in with Ryan. His wife had left him, filed for divorce. Claire and Ryan were together now, planning to raise the baby. My mother visited the hospital, held Maya, cried. I'm sorry I didn't support you at the shower. You were right. What Claire did was wrong. Thank you. She's due next month. She wants to know if you'll come to the hospital. No. Jessica. She made her choice, sleeping with Ryan, announcing at my shower. She chose drama over family. I'm choosing Maya over drama. Mom nodded. I understand. 6 weeks later, Claire gave birth. A boy. She named him Aiden. Sent photos to the family group chat. I didn't respond. Ryan's ex-wife posted on Facebook, Congrats to Ryan and his mistress on their affair baby. May karma find you both. It had 300 likes. The scandal had spread beyond our family. Their workplaces knew. Their friends knew. Everyone knew. My cousin texted me. Claire got what she deserved, stealing your shower, sleeping with Ryan. She destroyed 2 marriages and lost her entire family, all for attention. Maybe. But I didn't feel victorious. I felt sad. Sad that my sister had chosen this path. Sad that our relationship was over. Sad that Maya would grow up without an aunt. But I wasn't sorry for exposing her, for protecting my baby shower, for refusing to let her hijack my moment. 1 year later, Maya's first birthday, we threw a party, friends, family, Mark's mother, my dad, my cousins. Claire wasn't invited. She texted the day before, Can I come? I want Aiden to meet Maya. They're cousins. I showed Mark. What do you think? Do you want her there? I thought about it, about the baby shower, about Ryan, about the year of peace without her drama. No. I texted back. No. Her response, You're keeping cousins apart out of spite. I'm keeping my daughter away from someone who betrayed family, stole moments, and showed no remorse. That's not spite. That's boundaries. She didn't respond. At Maya's party, Mark's mother asked about Claire. "Have you two talked?" "No, and we won't. She made her choices. I made mine. Do you think you'll ever forgive her?" I looked at Maya, playing with her cousins, laughing, happy, surrounded by people who loved her. Maybe someday. But not today. Today is about Maya, just like the baby shower should have been. Sarah came over with cake. "Remember last year, the shower, the paternity test reveal?" "How could I forget? You know it's viral, right? Someone recorded it, posted it online." I pulled out my phone, found the video. Pregnant woman exposes sister's affair at baby shower. 4.2 million views. Comments filled the screen. "This is the most savage thing I've ever seen. The sister had it coming. Imagine hijacking a baby shower to announce your affair baby. Congratulations. The most perfect response ever." I scrolled through hundreds of comments. Stories of sisters who stole moments, affairs that destroyed families, baby showers that were hijacked. Sarah leaned over. "Any regrets?" I watched Maya blow out her candle, Mark beside her. Our families celebrating her life. Claire wasn't there. Neither was Ryan. They'd chosen each other and lost everyone else. Not one. Good. Because that moment, showing those results, that's when you chose yourself. And Maya, over years of letting Claire walk all over you. She was right. My whole life, I'd let Claire have what she wanted. The attention, the spotlight, the moments. That day at my baby shower, I'd said no. I'd exposed her. I'd protected my moment. She'd announced her pregnancy to steal my spotlight. I'd revealed the paternity results to show everyone who she really was. And in doing so, I'd shown everyone who I really was too. Someone who wouldn't be used anymore. Someone who'd protect her family. Someone who'd choose herself. The baby shower was supposed to be about Maya. Claire tried to make it about her affair. I made it about consequences. And now, 1 year later, Maya's birthday was exactly what it should be. A celebration of family, real family, the ones who show up, who support, who don't betray. Claire wasn't family anymore. She was a lesson. About what happens when you steal someone's moment. About what happens when you think you can have everything without consequences. About what happens when you underestimate the person you've been using for years. I looked at Sarah, at Maya, at Mark. "Congratulations," I said quietly. "We made it without her." Sarah raised her glass. "To boundaries. To boundaries." And for the first time in my life, I didn't feel guilty about cutting Claire out. I felt free. Thank you so much for watching. If this story touched your heart, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Your support truly means the world to me. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments. I love reading every single one of them. Each comment inspires me to keep creating stories for you. See you next time.